Something I've always been fascinated by is this sort of sense of place in the great wines of the world. And what I mean by that is that how the grapes are affected by the environment around it. The French refer to this loosely as terroir, and to me that's something really fascinating. It's a flavour of a place. So Mike, we're standing in a place where you get your uncut Shiraz, and what do you think of the environmental factors here that shape or sort of inform the style of this wine?
Well, we've noticed over the last 5 years that I think the flavours have become more pronounced from the place where we're actually getting the fruit from. And this vintage is a classic example of, we've got the eucalypt trees behind us that are somewhere between 350 to 400 years old. The actual oil from the leaves goes onto the berries, right? And then the berries, and they come into the winery, they're fermented, but that eucalypt oil actually is still evident in this wine. Now that to me is showing the sense of place. Well, we are getting a characteristic from the soil, but even more so, we're getting a characteristic from the environment we're actually growing our grapes in.
Yeah, fantastic. Let's give that let me see if I'm getting some eucalyptus in here.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Look, I'm not looking for it to be the major characteristic, but I want it to be an underlying flavour, and if I wanted to take it out, I don't think I could. That's a part of what we're expressing in our region, right? So the wines are quite elevated, they're lifted, and this component, it introduces aromatics and also very fine acidity.
Yeah, no, and I like this nice structural complexity to this. Fantastic stuff, Mike. This wine really does have some of that eucalyptus flavour, and it's absolutely delicious. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Excellent.